I can't regret leaving you alone until you find your way back home. Find your way back home.
Alright, so the mouse has the dimensions of 4.7 inches long by 2.8 inches wide by 1.5 inches thick, or however, depth or whatever. A couple good things about it. It does have an Avago sensor in it. Has Omron micro switches to help the mouse feel good or whatever when you close switch it does. I mean, it's a good, solid feeling mouse. Supports Windows 10, 8, 7, XP, Vista, and all those good things. Also, the mouse does have it has weights in the back, so you can adjust how heavy your mouse is. That's a feature I really do like. Have all the weights in the back. I have all the weights, didn't take any out, and oh, I love how the heavy mouse feels. It just makes it feel like it's more of a, not a burden to push, but it's more you're pushing against something. But some people don't like it, don't like a heavy mouse. I personally, I love a heavy mouse, so I'm definitely going to be keeping all of the weights in it as long as I have it. Now, one thing I do have to gripe about the mouse is the fact of how small it is, I guess you could say. I'm used to the Z-Lights, which I'll throw a picture up here or something maybe, where you can put your whole hand on it and it holds your whole hand for you. That's something I said in that mouse review, is it actually just holds your hand. On this one, it doesn't have those extra finger slots and all that, so your hands kind of have to go on the mat, which for me, I didn't like when I started out. I'm not sure, I guess I just finally got used to how it felt, but I was so used to being able to put my whole hand on it and not having any of my fingers touch the mat that it felt weird. It actually started to cause my pinky and ring finger to cramp up a little bit. So I finally kind of found my hand. I finally found the point where my hand was comfortable, where I hadn't, how my fingers were laid out. It was kind of more of a palm position with my pinky. I just ended up letting my pinky just drag on the mat. But yeah, so that's one thing that I definitely was a challenge, I guess you could say, to begin with going with the Red Dragon M601. But you eventually get used to it, and it's very easy to get used to. One thing also I kind of got a kick out of is, well, I don't have the packaging here, but on the packaging it was saying how it was gold-plated USB ports, and oh my word, my mouse is gold-plated. I was like, really? Really? You're gonna pull the whole gold USB port thing out? It doesn't matter, guys. It's a digital signal. There is going to be no difference made if it was copper or silver or golden or platinum or adamantium. It doesn't make a difference. Anyways, but no. Overall, I really do enjoy the mouse. There are a few setbacks. Like, one thing I noticed is that Velcro strap. I wish you could take that off of the mouse. I'm not sure if I should that or not, but there's a Velcro strap that you can, you know, put the mouse cord, kind of bunch it together and tape it, or Velcro it shut. I wish you could take that off. That's one thing I don't like, because sometimes, like, I'll be gaming, and if I need to bring it way over, I'll go over and I'll hit my thumb. It just gets kind of annoying. But again, it's a small thing for a $12 mouse. Now, would I recommend the mouse? Yes, but if you have really big hands, no. Because I can see someone like, you know, I have decent hands, okay? Don't have the best hands in the world, but or the biggest hands in the world, but I have half decent sized hands. And this was, like I said, it took me a while to get to the point to where my hand finally felt comfortable on the mouse. It went to a natural position, as compared to my Zealoids, where I just put my hand there and it just felt wonderful. So that is one thing I have against this mouse. Now, will I be using this mouse still? Yes, definitely. I love how the mouse performs. I actually made this my main mouse, even though it's gonna be a little bit of a different. It's gonna be a little bit of a change. I think I'll finally be able to get my hand used to it, and so forth. And also, I mean, the Zealoids was nice and all that, but it just started to feel cheap and plasticky. And yeah, I mean, this one too is cheap and plastic, but it just feels like, with the weight on it, it feels different. It feels like it's It feels like it's heavier. It just feels like the mouse, instead of feeling so cheap and light, it actually has some weight to it. Anyways, so that is my review. All in all, I'll give it, I'd say, a perfect 4 out of 5. I plugged it in, worked great. Everything worked great on the mouse. One thing I especially like is the red backlight. Unlike Zealoids, you can't change the color, which that isn't really a big thing for me. I could really care less about the color of things and such. I do miss that double left click button though. That's one thing I will miss on the Zealoids, but again, like I said, for the feel and the weight and how much better I performed in games with this mouse than my Zealoids, I think it's actually worth it. So guys, if you liked it, go ahead and give me a like, thumbs up. If you have this mouse and you've played around with it and you don't like it, please tell me down below why you did not like it. And yeah, we'll try to keep this thing alive, and I'll watch it and see what you guys say. Also, if you want to see more mouse reviews, tell me down below in the comments. If you want me to stop mouse reviews, tell me down below in the comments. And so forth. Well, this is Tyler. See y'all in the next one.